Good morning. It's Dr. Elizabeth Gutierrez. I'm a multidimensional psychiatrist and founder of the Waterkeepers community. And I just got out of a magical session with a client, and there was so much truth and magic and wisdom that came out of that session that I felt inspired to share it with others because I'm sure this will resonate and be helpful and useful for others. So it was a discussion around magic and how sometimes in mental health magical thinking can be labeled as mania or psychosis or bipolar. And I have training where I do know when someone is psychotic and when their impairments in reality are causing them dysfunction and distress. But I also am a psychiatrist who sees magic and who witnesses magic and lives magic. And that has nothing to do with impairments in reality testing or psychosis or bipolar or mania. And this is a topic that I don't think anyone really talks about. And it's a topic that I love exploring and unpacking. And what do I mean by magic? Magic is, it's sort of an undefinable quality of these synchronicities, these occurrences that happen that are beautiful and divine, that are beyond reason or logic or ration, or at a point where science can't explain them yet. But I know it, I feel it when magic happens. And there's a client where magic happens. I have several clients where I feel like magic happens all the time. And for instance, there's this client that I work with where both of us have hummingbirds as our, spirit animals. And every week before our session, when I go for a walk, hummingbirds come to me. I see hummingbirds fly up to me, hover in front of me. I find hummingbird nests on my walk. And this morning before our session, I saw two hummingbirds dancing with each other. And it just felt magical. And so I was talking to this client about how magical I think she is. Not I think, I know she is. And she was reflecting that with her diagnoses of bipolar, it's been hard for her to fully let herself own her magic. There's a fear that if I believe in magic or see the world in different ways, that I'm going to be diagnosed or be labeled as psychotic, and or there might be a pending manic episode brewing. And we both just found that so sad, that, hi Marcia, good to see you, so sad that these magical experiences that people are having about their intuition, about the way they see the world, is being labeled by our mental health system as psychosis or mania or pathological. And I believe it's part of my truth and part of my purpose to help deconstruct that paradigm. So more intuitive, sensitive, and spiritual people who have ended up in the mental health care system, wrongly in the mental health care system, can reclaim their power and step into the truth. And so I am a psychiatrist who is stating that I believe in magic, and I see magic every day, and I experience magic on a daily basis. And that's what I want to empower everyone who believes in magic to also feel safe in stating and experiencing. And so if you've been in the mental health care system or have been told that your experiences and beliefs about yourself are wrong or not true, I invite you to share. There's times are changing, and it's time for us to really speak our truths. So that was today's just quick message that I felt was worth sharing, that magic is not mania, magic is not psychosis, magic is real. I'm a psychiatrist who believes in magic, and I see magic in my clients, and I see magic in life and the world. And, and yes, Marcia, the power of our intuition, the magic of living gets cast aside when we block it and we don't allow it into our lives. And who doesn't want to live and experience more magic in their lives? And I work directly with water, the consciousness of water. And when you're playing with water, there's no doubt that water is magical. Like, when I tell people water's magical, they're like, oh yeah, water is magical. It's like we can say that water's magical. Sunsets are magical. And yet we as human beings are over 70% water. So if we have this magical substance inside of us, why can't we be magic? Why can't we be magical? And that's what my work is really around, these qualities that water are, all the beautiful qualities of water. Its expansiveness, its beauty, its magic, its play, its joy, its flow, its ease, its abundance, its power. Like, we are all those things. When we embody that and own that, then we become like water, and water is magical. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to continuing to just share what I think would be helpful and is the truth that I'm experiencing in my life and my work. Okay, have a magical day. Look for it. When you look for magic, it shows up. Thank you.